we're supposed to turn on to, Lou?
It's 507.
Yeah, there's a big plantation, they say, right in here.
That might be right there.
That's a graveyard. That's not the one that. Yeah, that's just not it. I don't think.
That is railroad company. This is cool. This is cool here. I bet you it was an old store on you right there.
Yeah, I messed up a bunch on that one.
And I'm gonna go real slow here because it said railroad. And there's a tunnel down that way. Did y'all see that?
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, there's a tunnel. But it's slow.
Yeah, it goes right through the mountain.
You know, I bet there could be some signs on that thing too.
Oh, there's 81 right there.
I wonder if that's Confederate Railroad right there.
Yeah, that's part of the old B&T.
Oh, look at it. Yeah, that's a good point, Louis.
Yeah.
Right here, it just
goes into the dirt right there.
Yeah, it goes right. That's the old B&T tracks. So we're getting close because you said we'll be close to the B&T tracks.
Okay.
And it's some little bitty tunnels we have to go through. Uh oh, what's this right here? Yeah. Okay, we're getting close.
Crossing the new tracks there, I guess.
Okay,
We still got enough light, it looks like. I hope we can find this before it gets dark, because I don't like being in graveyards after it gets dark.
No kidding. What'd your paper say after you get through the little
we're digging
tunnel?
around with some shovels, we might get arrested.
What did it say after you get through
Okay, you've got to make a left up here,
Okay.
about 9/10 of a mile.
All right, I'm going to cut it off for just a minute then. Save some batteries.
Around here.
It looks like we found the place. We've been hiking for, I don't know, we've been hiking for a while, so we finally found something. I think we found the place. This is it. All right, let's check these monuments right here before we see if it gets any darker or anything. We may have to end up coming back to look for clues. At least we found where we're supposed to go. So maybe we can come back later and look for clues or something, because
Okay, if we can find a soldier over here.
I bought that little flashlight with me out of his car. Okay. All right, Louis.
Okay, we found two markers here. One's an unknown soldier. It's got a Knights Templar type cross on there. And then over here it says, in memory of Confederate heroes who died during the war, erected 1889, which was not very long after 1865.
Okay.
So there's more than one soldier here. Apparently they got one there they kind of know of, and they put a monument up here. So apparently there's a whole bunch of soldiers.
It's kind of funny. It says 1861 to 1865.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the wartime, right?
Yeah.
Who died here? So it must be more than one.
This whole area right here. Yeah, this whole area right here is a cemetery. You can tell by the way the dirt's laid, is how it's kind of bumpy and sunken in places.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If you walk over this way, man, it just drops off over here, guys.
It seems like a cliff.
Yeah, there ain't nothing but a big cliff right here. It's done got dark on us, but man, there ain't nothing but a big old cliff right here.
What about around to the right there?
I don't know. Let's walk over that way and see.
Up front there. This is steep, man. This is steep.
Kind of looks like a trail going all the way down through there.
Kind of dark too, guys. Hold on, wait till we get down there. And yeah, you need to have that flashlight app. And you could carry. Now, what is this here, guys? I can't hardly see it. But this looks like what?
It looks like a tree thing.
A big tree root.
No, it looks like, see how the bank is shaped?
Yeah, I bet you that fell off from the tree. That's a tree root or something.
It looks like concrete.
Let's look around that way. This is all broke down. This just fell away from the bank.
Yeah, I think this was part of
Nah, I don't think it's concrete, but I don't know what it is. It looks more like, it's not concrete, it looks like some kind of coral or something.
I think that's a tree root or something, guys.
Or volcanic or something other. I don't know what that is.
We'll get around there and look on the other side, but it's pulled away from the bank, so that's kind of cool.
Looks like part of the bank is done gave out. If it is, this was part of the cemetery.
Yeah, up there's the graveyard, guys. See the light up there? And we come around here, this big tree root or whatever it is.
Pull this stuff out of the way so we can get through here.
Oh man, there's a bunch of stuff fell out.
Oh, a lot of
Oh, look at that.
Oh, what is that?
What is that, David?
Quite a bit of
It's a raccoon bone or something. Or
Hey, look at that. What is that?
I think that's a jawbone, man.
oh man, this is part of the grave where it's done broke
Is that
loose.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where it broke
Is that
down.
an animal?
No, it's
No
not an
wonder it's
animal,
a
man.
human.
No, it's a human. It looks human to me.
That's about 6 foot down. If you look at that heel
Oh,
up
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that.
Yeah, this kind of looks like some kind of
Look at that, Kenny.
rock. Maybe it was a
That's an
mausoleum on the end of this thing.
Look, that was an old Confederate soldier. I bet you money on it.
Yeah, I think it is too. Dave.
Yeah, that's where this grave's done. Let's just get out of here then. I don't know, man. It's kind of
Oops,
weird.
sorry. Take this camera on down that bank and take a shot of that up through the bank there. And
Yeah, you can see this is where the graves is washing out of this bank, Kenny. That's where people's been buried a long time ago, and it's washed out, and it's washing these graves out with it. We're going to have to get in touch with somebody. You know what, Kenny?
yeah,
We're going to have to get in touch with somebody to straighten this out, you know?
yeah.
Look
What do you
right,
got there?
that's a piece of clothing. It looks like an old, look,
Well, let me come down there and we'll look.
it's clothing. It's old clothing. Maybe like an old coat or some sort of.
Oh, yeah, it is, ain't it?
Yeah. And I guess animals has been going in there and getting the bones and whatever.
Well, that tree there, you got that shot of that tree.
There's probably more bones in here. I don't think we ought to hang around here. We ought to just go ahead and get out of here. But this is kind of weird, the way this whole thing's made here. Louis, check this out. This ain't an uproot. This is where the bank has given out. See, I can see another bone right up in there. If you look right up there, look, you can see another one up there.
Yeah.
There's another one. I don't know what it is, but it's
Did
a
they
bone.
not put them in a vault or a tombstone? Or
No,
something?
they just buried them in the. Well, I guess if it was wood. No, I'd say what happened. They buried them in wood years ago.
But now, see that big clunk right there, David?
Huh?
Behind you?
Yeah.
That big clunk there, did that fall out of the bank too, you think? Look up the bank from that.
See, look, right here's the piece I'm standing on. This one.
Now, is there
Yeah.
a bank, did it fall out there too?
Yeah. Yeah. This whole graveyard's washed out on the back side's what's happening. This thing might have been bigger at one time because part of where the wood it is, the trees probably growed up and uprooted that stuff, and that's like some kind of real soft type rock, and it's done broke off.
Yeah.
And a big chunk of it's done filled, but there was a cave down on the bottom.
So, you sure you don't want to go in the cave now and try to? Okay.
I'm scared of the skeletons and stuff down there, man. I ain't going down there. Skeletons in a graveyard. Yeah. I'm already getting chill bumps. I'm ready to get out of here.
Getting excited now.
Well,
Okay, maybe we'll make it back. Maybe this weekend we can come back.
maybe we can come back this weekend. We'll get regrouped and make another shot at it and see what we can find out.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
cool. Yeah, I bet you when we come back, that bone ain't gonna be there.
How old that tree
You think we
is.
should take it? I don't.
No, I wouldn't
gonna
take
take
it.
it.
Have any gold teeth. but,
I didn't look.
but no, we ought to not take it.
No.
But I have a feeling it won't be there when we come back.
It probably won't. I didn't look to see if there's anything else close to it or not. I didn't want to get. I got close enough to it as it was.
So,
Thing it doesn't say here.
Did you see any symbols or anything? I know we're all excited. We're looking simple cross. We're so excited we're not even looking at symbols.